Now, before we begin with this episode, I'd like to make an announcement for Fudge's leaving in this episode today. Now, the reason why Fudge is going to be leaving his program very soon because he had his own show for quite a long time, probably since the beginning, with the pilot episode and the same with the first ever episode for when Fudge has already first met Sweet the dog. Oh, and he will be here in this episode later on. Oh, yeah, with Arthur and Abby, the brown bear. And that's where we're going to spend our last day before Fudge leaves the house for good, so that he can live with his own life now soon. And also, to celebrate the last Fudge's last day, I also got this drink that's ready for Fudge and my friends will be having that later on. So that's basically all we can do. And plus, we might even do a little disco just to finish off this, to conclude the fifth and the very last series of the Fudge Show. And so, after more than a lot of episodes, it's time for Fudge's one last time to be here in this program. And I hope that you enjoyed all those episodes as much as I enjoyed making them over the last 2 years. And so, here we go. This is the last ever episode of the Fudge Show. And here we go. Hello everybody, welcome to the 30th and also the last ever episode of the Fudge Show. Yeah, so sadly we're nearly coming to the end of the Fudge Show. But don't worry, because the 30th episode marks the happiest but also the saddest one too. So don't bother ask, why is it mixed between happy and sad? Well, you really don't want to know. Well, I'll tell you why. Now the reason why I'm cancelling the Fudge Show, you see, I think Fudge's already had his own show for a long time, and obviously he's been with me quite the longest, ever since the Hair Bear had passed away back in 2020. Now, I know he's only here occasionally, but not too much, because he's retired from being on George with a Hair Bear again. But that's why me, Arthur, Abby, and Sweep are all going to be planning a leaving party for Fudge the Bear, because he's going to be leaving me so soon. Yeah, well, I'm gonna miss him though. Alright, now, first of all, let's go and get Arthur now. Arthur, you're on here again. Oh, alright, coming. Hello there. Hello. Hello, Arthur. Guess what the good news and the bad news is? What's the good news? Well, the good news is that, Crash, Arthur, is that we're gonna have a good party. Ooh, a party? What, is it just all of us? Yes. Even Fudge's old friend, Sweet the dog. Oh, well, I didn't know we had that. But that's because Sweet has been in a pilot episode for so long too. And Fudge too. Oh, what's the bad news? Well, the bad news is, though, Arthur, it's that I'm very sorry to say, but I'm afraid that Fudge is going to be leaving the show for good. And this is the last episode, isn't it? This is the last ever episode too. What? Oh dear, looks like Fudge is. Oh, sorry, Arthur has fainted already. Oh dear me. Oh well, I suppose I better do the old comedy sketch that I used to do on No Hair Bear, like I did before. Now, as I used to say, I'm sure the Pepsi Max can will wake Arthur up and hopefully he'll forget about the leaving party until later. And I sure hope the Pepsi Max can will make Arthur feel. I'm sure the Pepsi Max. I'm sure the Peps. I'm. 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 Arthur, you have fainted, haven't you? Just because you're a bit worried about your old friend Fudge leaving. Yes. Yeah, that's what I thought. What? Arthur! Arthur! Wake up! Arthur! Can't you just use your intestine? What, you didn't? No, I'm upset. Oh, but you shouldn't be. Oh, I'm gonna go. Oh, dear. Arthur! dirty boy. But why'd you have to be so sad anyway?
Oh, well, you see, George, I can't believe Fudge is going to be leaving.
Oh, I know, Arthur, I know. But Fudge has to move on, you see. Remember, he's a teenager now, and he'll be a grown up. He'll be more grown up like you were.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry, Arthur. Well, I didn't mean you personally. It was just a figure of speech. Oh, it's all right, Arthur. It's all right. There's no need to cry. There, old buddy. There. I'm here for you. Oh, don't worry about Abby. Well, I'm sure she'll be upset as much as you are.
okay. Sorry if I got you all over your face again.
Ah, that's all right. Ah. Come on, Arthur. It's terrible seeing you like this. Can't you give me a smile?
No.
Oh, come on, Arthur. Just please smile. Well, if you don't smile, I'm going to get Abby to tickle you. You will not. Oh, yes, I will. Hey, Abby, you're on here again. Oh, and I'm very sorry about your husband.
All right, come in. Hello, Mr. Buddy. Hello, George Beeston.
Hello, Barbara Adbeth.
Don't you call me that.
Oh, Abby, stop pecking me. Stop pecking me. Oh, Arthur, I cracked your bottle. Are you happy now? Yes, Lord, I am. Yeah, good on you, Abby. Oh, I told you curse your wife like that. Happy, will you? Get off me. Ugh, you dirty old Barbara.
Dirty old Barbara. I am not. I'm going to get you.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was a birthday. Oh. Abby, stop kicking me face. Stop kicking me face. Abby. Uh-huh. Get your husband. Oh. Ah. Oh, that's even worse than Barbara Ann's big nose.
What did you say?
I didn't say Barbara Ann. All I only said was, but, oh, hang on. Abby, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, I meant Barbie. But I like calling you Barbara Ann.
Oh. All right. Well, that looks you happy. So what's going on with my husband anyway?
Ah, good question, Abby. Oh, thank goodness that you've turned back to sensible this time. Oh, and the reason what was wrong with your husband, have you heard the news?
No.
Well, do you remember when Fudge used to spend some time with you in case he wants to find a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Well, I'm afraid Fudge is going to be leaving us anyway. But that's why we're having a little party to celebrate.
Oh no, not Fudgy.
Oh no, not Abby as well. Oh dear. All right, Abby, you can stop crying now.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's all right, guys. I understand that you two are upset about Fudge's leaving, but this is his last day today.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Be quiet, you.
Ouch. Sorry, Abby.
That's all right, Arthur. Well, sorry if I kept saying me too.
That's all right. Yeah, and besides, we're both exactly the same.
Yep. So what do we do anyway now, George? I mean, Fudge will be leaving.
Well, and Abby and Arthur, well, we're all going to celebrate Fudge's leaving on Fudge's last day. That way we get to do our own disco because we're going to spend one last day with him before he leaves. Ooh, well, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I agree with half the point. You get on with it.
Yeah, of course. Right, but first I'll have a word with Fudge. Oh, and see how he's getting on.
Okay. Well, see you later, everybody, when we do our party.
And same with me. Right, come on then, my wife. Let's go and set up a party.
Okay, Arthur, come in. See you in a minute. Oh, George.
Yeah?
George Beakston.
Oh, Abby, they can't call me. Why is it that Abby has to call me George Bigston all the time? That's the good thing. I always call her Barbara Ann.
I heard that.
Ow! Well, all I was saying was Barbara, Barbie! Oh, Abby, right, that's it. Get on with your pie. I'm very sorry about it, everybody. I don't know what's wrong with those two bears here. Well, I know I didn't mean to call Abby Barbara Ann. Yeah, it's probably like a Bearson impersonation. Alright, well, I better go and get Fudge. Oh, and to ask him if he's alright about the leaving thing. Hey, Fudge, hey, you're on air again. Oh, and I think this may be your last time. Alright, coming. Hello, everybody. Fudge the Bear here. Hello. Oh, hello, Fudge. How are you feeling, old buddy? Very good, thank you. Oh, George, have you heard that this is my last day to be with you? Yes, Fudge, I heard that you're leaving. Oh, why'd you have to leave so soon? Because I just want to find myself a new life now that I don't need you. Why don't you need me, Fudge? Aren't I still your friend? Well, of course you're still my friend. But I have to move on, you see, because I'm going to be a grown-up man soon. Oh, first you were a child, but when you first came to this show, and then when you're a teenager from this series, and now by the time you leave me, you're going to be like a grown-up man, like your old friend was. Yeah, that's right. So George, so where is Arthur and Abby anyway? Well, apparently, the Fudge, I can't tell you. Ooh, this is a surprise party. It could be like that, Fudge. Yes, it could. Well, aren't you going to tell me then? How about no, Fudge? Oh, come on, George. Please. Do you want to ruin a surprise? Yes. No. Wait until later. Oh, come on, George. Please tell me. Sorry, Fudge. No can do. You'll have to wait. Okay, I'll wait. Very well. So, George, what are we going to be doing in the meantime? I mean, I know I'm not going into the garden this time. Well, we could just play some video games for a bit whilst we wait to get for Arthur and Abby to get the surprise ready. Well, that sounds like a good idea. Should we do that? Yeah, good idea. All right then, Fudge. You go over there, and I'll wait for you later. All right. See you later, everybody. And say with me. Well, I sure hope Arthur and Abby will be getting on with the party surprise. Well, see you later. Oh, and let's just say, see you after the break. For the last time, of course. A few minutes later. Alright, viewers, now, don't worry about Fudge's gameplay. Well, apparently, that was his last time to play those games on the PlayStation. And don't worry about Arthur and Abby's birthday party thing for, sorry, leaving party, I meant. Don't worry about Arthur and Abby. They're already setting up their leaving party for Fudge. Oh, and if you're wondering where Sweet the dog is, well, he would be our guest, and he'll come in later on. So basically, we only invited Sweet. Oh, and we're not going to worry about Maggie because she only appeared in a cameo episode. So we're not going to worry about it. That because that Fudge has been with us for a long time, he'll be here later. All right. Well, I better go and get Arthur and Abby now. Oh, and to ask them on how they're getting on with the party. Hey, Arthur, Abby, have you finished doing the leaving party? Yes, good. We have now. Yeah, we have. Ah, thank goodness that you two have done. And what did you plan for the leaving party? Disco, have you said? Oh, yeah, disco. Yeah, disco was a great idea. And plus, you two, I got a big bottle of Diet Coke to celebrate Fudge's last day. Ooh, that'd be good. Oh, yeah, I agree with Fudgy. Ah, well, I'm glad you do. Oh, and plus, you two, Sweet the dog will be invited too. Okay. Ooh, I can't wait to meet him again. Yeah, me too. So, are you going to be the gypsy when everything? Yeah, of course I will, Abby. Indeed I will. Okay. See you later, buddy. And David, wait for me, my lovely niece. Alright, well, I suppose that I'll just get on with the GBC ring. But first of all, ladies and gentlemen, here is a little grey dog who's been on Mongol and has been in a program with Fudge since 2020, and here he is, Sweet the dog. Oh, hello, Sweet. Good to have you back in this program again, buddy. How are you? Yeah, I guess that means he's fine. Well, I'm glad you're fine. Have you heard about the news? And I guess that means no, he hasn't. Well, do you remember your old friend, Fudge the Bear? Well, I'm afraid that Fudge will be leaving soon. Oh dear, not Sweet but Dog as well. Oh, it's alright, Sweet, it's alright. Don't be sad, don't be sad. What's happened to my Fudgy boy? Well, apparently, Sweet, he's a grown-up teenager. He's saying fancy. Yeah, I know, very fancy. Oh, and mind you, at least Fudge would have to put up with your sausage brain antics. Alright. Stop licking my nose. Get off my nose. Get off. Twig, get off my nose. You sausage brain. Ah, great. Sweet the dog put on the soft no Herbert used to do to me. Ah, gross. Never mind though, viewers. At least I must get GBC Radio all set up properly. See you later, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome to GBC Radio. Now, because today's news, however, is that when Fudge, however, decides to leave the program for good, and as it was his very last episode, unfortunately, because he has to move on. And so, what better way to start off GBC Radio is that we're going to have a little bit of disco, starting with an old favourite, Take Two Auto. Right, and here comes the music, and off we go. Just bear with me, won't you? Here we go. Well, yes, I don't know about you, but sadly, not just last name with us good. Well, better Fudge, even with this, but don't worry, Fudge will be back in other programs, hopefully the best. And here's the very last Fudge. Well, because yeah, it's still got on the robot dance. Ow! Hey! Ow! my moves, George? Ah, very good, Fudge. Yes, Arthur, that was good moves too. Thank you. Well, happy leaving day, Fudge. Ah, thanks, man. Ah, I can give you a hug. I think I'll pass on to the hugs. Give it on to George. All right. Miss you. Yeah, I missed you too, buddy. All right then. This is GBC Radio signing off for this because this is a little party to say farewell to Fudge because he's going to be leaving. Right, and I'll get everyone to gather round. See you in a minute, everybody. All right, everybody. Now, don't worry. The two bears and one mongrel, and it's not a smelly one. Just to let you know. Well, they're all gathered here now. Oh, and Fudge, however, has got something to say to all those two bears and one dog. Anyways, right now I'm going to say those to those three. Right, here we go. All right then, ladies and one gentle bear and gentle dog. I think I have an announcement because we've already done our disco and we've done our bit. Well, apparently Fudge has something to say to all three of you. And over to you now, Fudge. Thank you. All right, everybody. I have something to tell you all three. Now, the reason why I'm going to be leaving now because I'm already am a teenager, and by the time I left, I'll become a young grown-up man. Aw, good for you, Fudgy. Yeah, good for you, Fudge. Yeah, I missed you too, Sweet. Yeah, because you and I, Sweet, have come a long way since we met. Since the pilot. Missed you too. Will you miss me too, Fudge? Yeah, of course I'll miss you too, Arthur. And especially you, Abby. I'm going to miss you the most because you're pretty. Oh, thank you, Fudgy. Oh, you're very welcome. So, sadly, everyone, that's why I have decided to leave this house so that I can get on to a brand new life without George around. Oh, we'll miss you, Fudge. Yeah, we'll miss you, Fudge. Yeah, I'll miss you all, guys. And don't worry, you three. You'll remember me by the time when I'm back in the other programs. But I don't know but I'm not telling you where it is. Alright, well, have a good life then, Fudge. Yeah, have a good life, Fudge. And good luck being a grown-up man. Good luck. Yeah, thank you, guys. Well, I don't know about you, but I think that I'm going to leave you all now. Oh, hang on a bit, though, Arthur. Now, before you go, I have one more special surprise for you and your friends can have. Ooh, what is it? I believe that, Fudge. I got this. Ta-da! This is my big bottle of classic Diet Cola, just to say farewell to you. But we're all going to have a drink before you go. Okay. Right, see that you're going to be leaving. You can have one last sip of this. Ah, thank you. Ooh, I always wanted to drink that. Right, I'll help you with this up, Fudge. Thank you. Well, that was delicious. Thank you, George. You're welcome, Fudge. Alright, I think we'll let the other two bears and one dog to have this one sip of a drink. Okay, and I'll sit here. Oh. Alright, who else wants to try this next? I will. Okay then, Arthur. Well, enjoy this drink, because maybe save some for the rest of them. I will. Ooh, I'm looking forward to drinking this. Gluck, 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 gluck. Oh, well, that was delicious. Thank you. Ah, you're very welcome, Arthur. All right, Abby, you're next. Okay. Right, and I'll help you with a drink this time. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, you're welcome. All right, sweet. Your last one now. Have a sip. Yeah, I guess that means thank you. Well, you're welcome, sweet. Alright, and now that you've all had a nice drink, and plus, it was to celebrate Fudge's last day. Alright then, Fudge. Right, I believe that you might want to leave the house if you want to. I mean, there's no rush of you to leave whatsoever. Alright, okay. Right, I'm just going to put the bottle away first of all. Well, and a fudge. Well, after more than 5 series, well, I am very sad for me to say farewell, old friend, and I'm sure you'll have a better life, and hopefully you'll have a good future. Oh, yeah, of course I will, George. Yeah, you know what my future's going to be like. Yeah, because you're going to be part in another program that I'll be creating soon. Ooh, what is it? Ah, I can't tell you. You'll have to wait and see next time in the future. Okay. Hang on. Would that be from Dear Diary episode? Well, it's nothing like that, Fudge. It's just the fact that, seeing as you're going to be leaving, would you like to have one more hug before you go? Please. Alright, go on then. I'm going to miss you, big man. Yeah, well, I'm going to miss you too, Fudge. Yeah, I'm going to miss you too. Alright then, Fudge. Right, do you want to leave now? Sure. Okay. Right, say goodbye to everyone first. Alright. Well then, everybody, well, I'm going to have to go now, because I'm going to be leaving so soon. So I'm going to be saying farewell, Arthur.
Yeah, bye-bye, Fudge.
Bye-bye, Abby.
Bye-bye, Fudge, and have a good life.
And bye-bye, Sweep. I'm going to miss you most of all. Miss you too. Alright. Oh, and bye-bye, best of all, George. Thank you. Alright then, Fudge. Right, you may as well leave. Hang on, can I just do my very last goodbye to all the viewers? Well, if you want to leave after that, sure. Alright. Well, see you in a minute, everybody, for my very last message. Oh, and I'll pass you over to George again later. See you in a minute. Well, you three, well, I think that's the end of Fudge's last day now. So you all three can go off home now. Alright. Well, bye-bye, everybody. Well, I'm not going to be here on Fudge Show anymore. Farewell. Yeah, come on, Abby. Let's go to bed.
Okay. Oh, bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, Arthur, I'm gonna miss Fudge.
Oh, it's alright, my sweetie pie. Oh, don't worry. We'll go to bed anyway. And free sweepers say, and this is from me, Sweep the dog. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Okay, right. Now, because Fudge is going to be leaving, right, and I shall leave you with Fudge's very last message, and he'll pass it over to me again. Well, sit a minute, everybody, for Fudge's final goodbye. Alright, everybody. Now, I have something to say to all you viewers out there. Now, because I'm going to be leaving the program so soon, I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of George and Crash Bandicoot, who will be taking over the program, because Crash hasn't had a social show for a long time either. Yeah, since I came along. Because I'm going to leave you properly in the capable hands of my old friend, George Peer. And I would like to thank everybody for watching me over the last 5 series of my own show and the pilot. So, this is me, Fudge the Bear, saying for the very last time, and it's time for me to say bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. Right, over to you now, George. Yeah, thanks, Fudge, and thank you very much for doing the bye bye message. And I'll see you to the door during the epilogue. Okay. Well, everybody, I don't know about you, but Fudge, however, has now left the program for good. Yeah, because sadly, that was the last time that you'll ever see Fudge again. Yeah, I know it's a bit sad for all of us, but Fudge has to move on, you see, because he's a grown-up teenager now, and hopefully in the future he'll be a grown-up man. Yeah, of course he will. Yeah, you know what Fudge is like. He's a big bear, but we mustn't be scared. We all love him because he's a fun guy. Oh, anyway, Spirit, now, I don't think we'll bother with the montage during the end this time, but however, though, now, don't forget, during the following end credits, look out for a special montage, or should people just say, a legend flashback because we'll be flashing back from the first series and the pilot. Oh yeah, and also all the series that we've had so far because Fudge is going to be leaving so soon. Because that's why during the following end credit, you might want to check out the special montage that comes from Series 1 to Series 5 as it's a legacy to Fudge, and Fudge will live on. Right, so as for me, George Buxton, however, time for me to say, well, goodbye. Rest in peace, the Fudge Show. It will be missed from 2020 to 2022. Have a good life, Fudge. And I also would like to dedicate this program to Grandad John, who will be missed terribly from June 1934 to 30th of October 2019. Well, that was for you, Grandad John. You would have loved that show otherwise, not mine.